When you think about the F-117, not only was it a game changer in terms of delivering this amazing capability, but it was transformative in terms of technology. It introduced stealth technology into warfare.
It's the first operational fighter specifically designed to evade radar.
To get it to fly, the hopeless diamond to fly, that was a significant achievement, you bet.
And ultimately was one of those huge changes that the Soviet Union determined they can never keep up with. The F-117 was, we thought, a perfect choice to really be the landmark piece of the peace pavilion outside. It was a seminal piece of what Reagan did when he built up the military and when he became president in January 1981. We're at the height of the Cold War, where our military really needed to step up its game. And it was a fusion of a commitment to peace through strength, but also to supporting and delivering the best America had in terms of innovation.
When you think about trying to build an airplane that's faceted, I mean, it broke all the rules of aerodynamics.
The first time you see it from a head-on view, it kind of looks ungainly. It's all faceted angles and not a lot of curves to it. So you're kind of looking at it thinking, is this really going to fly? On your first flight, you're assigned a bandit number. Mine's 270. You get a certificate that at the time, because the airplane was still in the black, it couldn't say, congratulations, you flew an F-117 sortie, and it commemorated a significant event. And that's all it said. There were a lot of elaborate security measures in place to really keep the program concealed. We flew the airplane only at night. The airplanes were housed at Tonopah Test Range, a restricted space that nobody could get to either on the ground or in the air. We didn't even open the hangar doors on the hangars until 30 minutes after the end of nautical twilight. So it wasn't just night, it was really night. And there's a British metal band, I think called Demon, that had an album called The Unexpected Guest. So it flew 33 sorties in Desert Storm. It flew once combat sortie in Just Cause, and it flew another 44 sorties in Proven Force later on. So it's got the most combat sorties of any platform.
On the one hand, it's the technology and the innovation that delivered to the warfighter, but also there's just a contribution it made in its day. And in the case of Unexpected Guest, the military campaigns it operated in truly had a material impact on the warfighter and, of course, the United States prevailing in armed conflict.
When we received the F-117 here in Palmdale, it was covered with black tarp, and it was an attempt to hide what aircraft was hiding under there, but it was such a recognizable shape that rumors sparked. Once we got the aircraft here on site, it was severely overweight for the pull requirements, so our team here were able to strip about 5,000 to 6,000 pounds of weight out of the aircraft within a week's time. In under 2 months, we needed to restore the aircraft from its demilitarized configuration where they removed all the classified components, recreating all of the edges, refurbishing essentially the aircraft to what it would originally look like when it was operational.
We all know it was a breakthrough technology. It was an amazing breakthrough.
If you look at other fighters that were deployed in the early to mid 80s, radar cross-section wasn't even a consideration. Post F-117, no credible air combat design does not include low observability as a key performance parameter.
You know, so you think about the B-2 or the F-22. These were platforms that, again, made huge contributions to our military, to peace through strength, but they owe their legacy to the F-117. That's the heritage of the F-117.